the beginning of the 3rd chapter, we have 4 verses that tell us about the family of Aaron HaKohen. Aaron HaKohen and his 4 children, and 2 died, which you already know from Sefer Vayikra. And these verses seem to be out of context. The first 2 chapters talk about the Mishkan and counting all the children of Israel and how they were situated around the Mishkan and where everyone was situated. And the next chapter is talking about all the obligations of the Levim. Why do we need to know about the family of Aaron HaKohen right now? I think the answer is very, very simple. Because if we take a good look at the first chapters of Sefer Bamidbar, we see that the obligations of the Levim are twofold. The first one is mentioned in the first chapter, which is to build the Mishkan and to dismantle the Mishkan. Every time the children of Israel travel, so the Levim have to dismantle the Mishkan, and when they come to their new place, so then the Levim need to rebuild the Mishkan again. That is one thing. But now, in the beginning of the 3rd chapter, the Torah says, Hakrevet Matei Levi, bring Matei Levi forth, and ve'amarato lifnei Aaron HaKohen ve'shirtuto. They need to serve Aaron HaKohen. They need to serve the Kohanim. Their supplementary job is to help the Kohanim do their job in the Mikdash. The Leviim are the supporting Aaron HaKohen and his family. And this, it appears again and again in these verses. Netunim hemalo v'shamrit mishmarto. They have to be there with the Kohanim. That's why the Kohanim are mentioned, because the job of the Levim is to be together with the Kohanim and to be connected to them. And I think if we look at this in a wider context, we can say that the Levim are not only connected to the structure of the Mishkan. They're not just working with wood or with utensils or whatever it is. It's not just a technical job. They have to be connected to people. They have to be connected to the spiritual people of the Kohanim and to learn from them and to serve them. And that is the wider context of their obligations. And as a different context, we can say it's not what you know, it's who you know. Also regarding spiritual development and our obligations, it's not only what we do or with what we deal, but it's who we're connected to, who are our friends, who are our rabbis, who inspired us. That is a much more significant question to ask ourselves. And just like the Levim is not only with the Mishkan, but being connected to Aaron HaKohen, so also all of us have to ask ourselves, who are we connected to? Who are the Kohanim or the spiritual people that we serve or learn from and are connected to and that inspire us? Shabbat Shalom.